Hello, this is the introduction to my series on the therapeutic benefits and qualities of vegetables based on Ayurvedic principles. And Ayurveda sees vegetables generally as sweet. Some are heating and some are cooling, but generally they tend to be even in nature. Ayurveda breaks the vegetables down into different categories. First, the root vegetables. This includes carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, beets, and they tend to be heavier and very nutritive. This makes them very suitable for the vata type, and this grounds out the vata. Being heavy in quality makes them not suitable for the kapha, which tends to have heavy qualities. And the pitta is somewhere in between, but the beet tends to be too heating for the pitta. The next category is leafy greens. This includes the cabbage family. They tend to be light, and this would include spinach, arugula, and dandelion greens, and other leafy greens, including romaine lettuce. And they all tend to be light, and thus very suitable for the kapha and dieting, and providing a type of lightening therapy where you're lightening the body. So this is suitable for kapha and too light and not grounding enough for the vata type. Vata, of course, means air, and vata's tendency tends to be dry and cold, and these leafy greens tend to be also dry and cold. Of course, they can be cooked with oil and onions, and they would be more suitable for the vata type. Next category is the pungent vegetables. This includes onions, garlic, ginger, and chili. These are very suitable for the kapha type. They're stimulating and help with fat metabolism, but because they're heating or pungent nature, they're not suitable for the pitta or those with inflammatory conditions and easy to have heartburn or acid reflux. Then the other category is the nightshades. They tend to cause a reaction or allergic reactions, and they're very irritating by nature. Anybody with any type of intestinal inflammation or pain should avoid the nightshades, and they're not suitable for the pitta type. And often vatas don't do well with them because of their sensitivity to this type of irritating plant. This includes tomatoes, potatoes, bell peppers, eggplant, paprika, and other peppers, including the white potato. So they do tend to be suitable for the kapha, but not in large quantities. This is not a very recommended food group by Ayurveda. Next is the diuretics. This would include celery, lettuce, mustard greens, watercress, and even broccoli and carrots. And they have a diuretic effect, and this helps with water retention and thus weight loss, and thus suitable for reducing kapha. As far as preparation of vegetables, vata does best with cooked and steamed or even fried vegetables and oil and spices with always some salt, and they do also very well with pickled vegetables. They don't do well with raw or uncooked vegetables. They tend to be harder to digest and more cold, and vata is cold and has a weak digestion. So cooked vegetables are always more suitable for the vata. Pitta does very good with the raw and lightly steamed vegetables and even vegetable juices in the summertime. The kapha does best with cooked or steamed vegetables in the winter, or raw in the summer if the appetite is stronger. Of course, it's always good to have your vegetables fresh and organically grown, and canned vegetables are aggravating to all doshas or body types. Vegetables combine well with other foods, particularly grains, but don't combine well with fruits or any type of sugar. It's best, of course, to have your vegetables according to the season which they're grown, whether it's the spring, fall, or winter. And the spring and summer vegetables include greens and leafy greens and raw vegetables and cucumbers, and fall and winter includes roots and should be more cooked vegetables. Antidote for raw and cold vegetables is ginger, oil, vinegar, garlic, and onions. The antidote for dry and light vegetables like the cabbage family, is oil, butter, cheese, and eating them with whole grains and pasta. Well, this is an overview of vegetables, and now we'll go through each individual vegetable to understand its therapeutic benefits and which body type it's most suitable for. Thank you.